stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Florida Gators and the Oklahoma Sooners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, this is a crucial moment for his team. 7-0, undefeated. They have been able to prove it everyone wrong all season long. But nothing they've done before matters in this game. He said this is going to be a very challenging opponent, and I've told our team, if we want to stay undefeated, we have to be perfect, one play at a time. That's how we'll do our job. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Gators ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oklahoma's offense will have the football first. And coming out to lead this offense is Bo Bentley. This is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this high-powered offense, squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
And this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they face, they play great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this match up?
You're right, Dave. And I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams are going to square off and face.
Snags it down the right side. Running free. He's at the touchdown Sooner. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Gators offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early on this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They're one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no show.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Second down, going to throw it. That pass is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
The Gators line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Off play action on first down. They get to him as he throws. It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll need a bunch on second down. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Bentley. Out wide right, it's Thomas. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. It's a physical runner.
Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great job by the back on the option.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up and add another. The kick is up and good. They put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oak. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gibson. Could not make his way to the corner. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Hits inside, it's Lloyd. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Looks it in. He's got great speed. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. They made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now is when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really good start.
Looking for a big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sells to run, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Long way to go on second down. Here we go. Ready, go. The fake, he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They're all over him. That one's not even close.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense, throw him the ball.
And he gets rid of it.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Right? The speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big opponent, man. They've got to get pushed, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Bentley. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And guys, we got to see his first start, right? Like, get started into this, being a highly recruited high school kid, taking that next step. But I'll tell you what, Jesse, watching his tape over these last weeks and now getting into the middle of the season, later part of the season, he looks like he's the part. Can he carry this team to the next level, to a natty?
That's what we're talking about now, Dave, because here's the thing. Everybody knew he had the physical attributes, right? The thing that we've been really impressed with, I think, is just seeing his poise and how he's handled the pressure each and every week for a true freshman. If this keeps up, David, I think that question could get answered. I think he could take this team to the college football playoff, and then who knows what beyond.
Drops back on first down. Shoots it to the left. And his throw is incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets in the air, but when you don't put it right in the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
And the timing just a hair off.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's looking to pass. Look out! The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if he didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity. The defense comes up there.
Looking to throw, it's Bentley. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game. And the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 during the first half. This has been all home team.
The 18 on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. As the Gators head to the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great big game. Let's start with the Missouri State Bears, taking on the New Mexico State Aggies. And it's Missouri State able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to do something. Now back to your game in Norman. Talk about a big-time effort. This tight end is not only leading over 100 yards receiving, he's dominating on the line of scrimmage as well. If this team maintains this lead, he's in line to earn game 1. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just easy.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And a great job by the defense, dropping the zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Second down to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working, trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The give on the counter. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down and second and 5. Xavier again. Open space at the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Sooners will line it up on first and 10. The give. To the 10. It's a fumble. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, ball on top of it, still get the first down. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the red zone, it's Robinson. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Excellent pass by the back on the option. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're seeing the running run so bad, you start to put the backups in and all that, get shoots, and get to get some playing time, get some field goal on the other side. Well, they're just taking it right to practice.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Second and long here. Defense looks like they're coming. Straight ahead, it's Gibson. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he gets it away.
But man, that's another drive for this offense where it's frustration. You look at the sidelines, there's not a lot of juice, man. They haven't been able to get going and put drives together and score points. They've got to find something because this game's starting to creep along, and they really need to make something.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Tells the run, lost a pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to throw. It's Bentley. He put some speed on that one down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On third down, he drops to throw. Working that left side. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have thrown it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Sells to fake. Rushes on. Running to his left. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They haven't let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as that.
He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Oftentimes, as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late, we're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they have to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Let's it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already...
Deep shot for the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. Throws to the wideout. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Snap it, he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Play action on first down. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Selling the field. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's first and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups. They want to take advantage of the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 14 passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here lately.
Lining up to attack one more on the lead. And he knocks the point toward the upright. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Not going to give him a chance to make him play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down for this offense. Got it in the middle with Abrams. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 3rd and long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense, got him at the 27.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The Gators send out the punt unit. Trying to make one miss. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The run inside. It's Blaylock. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run out of the gun. Here's Xavier Robinson. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Takes the handoff. It's Blaylock. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Here's a give to Robinson. He's going to try to finish this one off with another score. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.